Hi, it's early in the morning and I have come up to my sewing room just to carry on with the stash sorting, which I've started and I cannot leave now. I've just got to finish it, and I thought, well, I'll show you a few bits and then you need to see it all nicely put away at the end, so it'd be rude not to. Basically, it's a bit of a pain, I have to say, because there are so many different fabrics and I've got boxes. Not sure what I'm going to keep in boxes, not sure what I'm going to put back on the shelves, but that's where I am at the moment. I am just been starting with sorting through some denims. I have got some really lovely denims. Friday Pattern Company have just come up with the Eddy blazer, which I'm really excited to make, and I've wanted a denim blazer for a while, so I've got a couple of options. This is just a nice heavyweight denim, which I think will be really lovely, but I might make a bit of a practice one in that, but I've got a couple of other options. Look at this. I love this one so much, so I think that's probably going to be an Eddy blazer if I'm happy with the plain one. And then I've got this, which is more of a canvas, but I absolutely love as well. So I've got options for which to make that blazer, so I'm quite excited about those. Those probably are going to go back on the shelves because denims don't really want to be squashed in boxes too much, do they? So that's the first lot, and then I'm going to move on to the jerseys, so I will be with you shortly. I'm getting there now. The floor is looking much clearer and the boxes are looking fuller, and I'm getting over 300 meters of fabric so far. So please, I do not want to go over 400 because that will just be too much. I'm having a really good clear out at the same time, but I found a few fabrics I just wanted to show you. So some really nice brushed, it's not a fleecy, it's like a brushed, well, it feels sort of fleecy soft, but it's quite thin jersey, knit jersey that I've had. This is one of my original fabrics as well, and I bought it to make a style arc. I think it's the Share dress, which is quite a sort of baggy dress, which I've got the pattern for. I may still make it into that one day, but there are quite a few different patterns that I could use, sort of maybe a tie dress or whatever with it. But that fabric, yeah, it's been with me for ages and I can't part with it because I love it. So that's going in the knits box. This one again is one I've had for over 5 years, probably about 8 years, and I love it, but it's just the matching up of the checks that's always put me off using it, which is really lazy, isn't it? But I think, so I was talking in my last video about the swim style Harriette, which is the off the shoulder top. I think that might make a really nice one of those because it's ruched at the side, so that kind of forgives any little bits of dodgy matching, doesn't it? So that's an idea for that one. This is another one that I've pulled out for the Harriette. Isn't it funny, once you get a pattern you think, oh, I've got so many different fabrics I can make that up in. This is a rib knit and it was from Fabric Godmother. I've got about 2.5 meters of this, and I bought it to make a sort of a ribbed summer dress, which I may still do, but I'm a little bit nervous about those bodycon dresses, so I think that's probably why I haven't made it up yet. But this khaki and blue stripe is gorgeous, I think, so really pleased with that one. This one, again, I think this was from Higgs and Higgs, and yes, it's leopard and it's khaki, so that ticks loads of boxes, doesn't it? There is a Mimi G pattern that I want to make with this in the summer because it's quite a lightweight jersey, and it's a short sleeved rugby, you know, sort of these rugby neck things are in, aren't they? Just with a collar, short sleeve dress. So that's the plan for that one. If I can find a picture I will put it in, but it's in my pattern stash at the minute and I haven't got time to go looking through that. And then I think that was it for the jerseys that I wanted to show you. Oh no it isn't, hang on. This one is a really interesting one, and I don't know, I've had it so long I don't even know where I've got it from. It's one of these really thick knits. It's like a ribbing, so you could use it as ribbing, but there are quite a few, see what it does there? There are quite a few cardigans that I've seen around now, just with a collar, really plain, simple, boxy cardigan that I think will make a really nice one of those. But that means sewing buttonholes and all sorts of things. So that's another reason why I haven't made that up. But I think that will make a really lovely little cardigan. Oh, I've got to find the time to do these. And finally, this, which was another rag market find, and I absolutely adore it. So this summer, it's a terry toweling. This summer it's going to be just a cover up for the beach. However, I've got quite a bit of this. I think there's about 3 or 4 meters, and so I won't use all of that. What I don't use for that, I've got this left over from what did I make with this? Oh, a jumpsuit in the summer. And I've got quite a bit of this. Well, not a huge amount, but there's enough scraps left to make. I was thinking the Drew sweatshirt from Tilly and the Buttons, which just will be a bit of fun. So that with these as the sleeves or whatever, just have a play around with it. So those are my favourite jerseys. I have got through most of them. They're in, as I say, they're in boxes. And I am getting there. Thank goodness. It's really been worth doing. And it's just given me an idea of what I've got and how much I have got. So I've got a huge pile of things to donate, which is, if I move you around over there, look, that's the neon there. I don't think I'm going to use any more neon. I love playing with it. I got it off a de-stash table, so I'm going to pass that one on. I haven't actually done these, see those boxes there. I haven't got round to doing those yet, but they might have to be a separate session, to be honest. There isn't a huge amount, like I say, it's not a huge amount of dressmaking fabrics in those. A lot of it's for costumes and quilting and all that sort of stuff. So I don't really want to count that in my fabric count, because let's face it, I don't need any more to put in the shameful fabric count. So I will come back and show you the finished results of it all tidy, and I'm just going to make this one a really quick vlog just to show you what can be done when you put your mind to it. So I finished the sorting and I am going to show you the results. It's still a work in progress because I'm never going to have a completely tidy sewing room, but at least it's feeling organised. Apologies if you feel like you're on a bit of a roller coaster. I've got you on a selfie stick so that I can show you around a little bit easier, but I've not used a selfie stick before, so I'm a bit of a novice. I am wearing, if you can see, this is one of the many fabrics I unearthed, and it's just a lightweight jersey that I've made into a closet core tee. I just saw the fabric, thought, oh, I haven't made anything yet. Well, it was a leftover from a costume fabric actually, but just quite fancied a little t-shirt. Now the sun's shining, even though it's still January, so I've made up that. I absolutely love the closet core tee. It's such a nice fit and a really easy sew. So that is it for what I've made. Obviously I kind of was missing making things while I was tidying, so that was just an easy win. So if I just turn you round, I can show you basically what the rest of the sewing room is looking like. So these were the shelves that I showed you before. Those boxes there have got sort of zips, interfacings and stuff are up there. These absolutely need to be sorted next, because look, those are my patterns and they are literally just shoved, but there's quite a few of them, so that's my excuse. And if we go along here, I have got them sorted out in sort of denims and fancy fabrics, etc. So these are the ones that I just wanted to keep out rather than put in the boxes for whatever reason. There's some jerseys along there. Really hope that this isn't going to make you feel too sick. Oh, that's my AccuQuilt Go. I was into quilting for quite a while, and that I will get back into it, but I used to use that quite a lot. I used to enjoy that. Anyway, going round, these are the labelled boxes. Look how amazing do they look. So from jersey down at the bottom, going up, that's another cotton. It doesn't have a label on. I had to do 2 cottons in the end. Having said that, I don't sew much with cotton. Going across to viscose, twills, and then coating down there. As I may or may not have said before, these are the boxes that I use for my sort of big 4 patterns, and I've got a lot of vintage patterns as well, which I absolutely love, so they need sorting at some point, and then we're coming back round to what needs to be sorted. But you know what, as I say, it's a working room, so, and that's the usual corner that you see me in, with my half finished leather top, which I'm really pleased with, but I definitely need a leather foot in order to hem it and get it finished. So that's that, and I'm going to go slowly back round without making you too dizzy to have a quick look at, because I know you're dying to know. Look, I really am showing you my entire sewing room here. There are no corners now which you haven't seen. So this is Stash Hub, and I will just show you my stats, which is what I know you all want to know. Fabrics, there you go. So 192 and 382, not miles, meters. As you can see, it would tell me the fabrics, colours, etc. But because I used the I've just turned you around. Because I used the bulk input, basically you don't get to put all the details in. You can go back afterwards, which I may well do, and put in, because it's quite nice to have an idea of just how much brown I have, although probably don't need to input it to work that one out. But yeah, so I'm really pleased with the organisation. Slightly shocked about the statistics, especially considering that I haven't actually put all of the ones that are down here, sort of the small boxes, which, as I said before, are costumes, etc. as well. I will be over 400 meters, which has actually given me a really good kick up the backside to say, stop buying fabrics, just use what you've got. I love the fabrics I have, so you know, there's no point in buying anything new unless I need it specifically for a project. But to be honest, I've got pretty much most projects covered. Let me turn you around again and I'll let you show you the next project that I'm doing. So I'm in the process of cutting out a heather blazer, and I'm going to cut out the new Eddy blazer as well, which is by Friday Pattern Company, which has just been released. And I want to make both of them at the retreat I'm going to. I'm going to a gorgeous sewing retreat in the Peak District this weekend. So I want to make them both up and sort of compare sort of differences, shapes, etc. So that's the plan. I've just got to get more organised and get it all cut out. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and that will be 8 meters gone, because I've obviously got 2 meters of this and this. Same with these, are both twills from Rainbow Fabrics, which I think will make nice blazers, and then this from the Rag Market, which I think will make a gorgeous lining. So that's the plan anyway. So that's it for my tidy up and sort through. I'm feeling so much better now that I've got things organised and I know where everything is and I know what fabrics I have. So like I say, it's re-energised me and made me, you know, quite excited to be delving into my stash and making new things. So watch this space. I think that's probably about everything I have said. Like I've said a couple of times now, Stash Hub has actually made a massive difference to me. And yeah, I'm putting my brakes on my buying for now anyway. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I've managed to inspire you. I'm sure I've probably at least made you feel much better about your fabric stash, having seen the size of mine. But together we can smash our stashes. So onwards, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.